Today, we're looking at 10 sports cards you can pick up for around $10. Each one has a cool story, a little twist, or a fun piece of sports history. Let's check them out. We're starting strong with the infamous Billy Ripken F-Face card. A printing mistake left a curse word on the knob of Billy Ripken's bat. Ripken stated that he wrote that word so he could identify which bat was for batting practice.
I wrote it on there. I don't know why I chose that phrase.
You put F?
Face. And it was designated as my batting practice bat. So I could find it easy. It stuck out like a sore thumb.
When photographers asked him for a picture, he grabbed the first bat he could find, and the salty language now remains in print. Forever.
I mean, I apologize if I offended anybody. It was meant for the locker room only, and it just happened to slip out.
These cards sold for hundreds of dollars, but very soon after the mistake, Fleer tried fixing future print runs by placing a black box, covering up the swear word. These copies still hold a piece of sports card history and can easily be bought for under $10 raw. Up next, a true standout for any collector, Bo Jackson's 1988 Score Football rookie card. What makes this one so special is the photo. Shirtless with shoulder pads, and he's holding a baseball bat.
Bo Jackson had to be one of the great athletes of all time that could go in and play 2 major league sports and play them well.
1 card, 2 sports, perfectly capturing his legendary dual sport career.
Are you surprised at your success in baseball?
I think the public is more surprised than I am because they're the ones a couple of years ago that said that this kid is out of his mind. He can't do this.
You can still grab a raw copy for under $10. A card that literally mashes football and baseball together. That's just cool. Before he became an NFL legend, Tom Brady was actually drafted by the Montreal Expos in the 18th round of the 1995 MLB draft.
I played baseball my whole career growing up, my whole life. And then football was like really new and it was cool and it was fun. I was a quarterback. All I knew how to do was throw the ball.
Fast forward to today, and there's a 2022 novelty rookie card that commemorates Brady rocking an Expos uniform. You can scoop it up for under $10. Now, the photo's digitally altered, but that creative vintage look is exactly what gives the card its charm. And here's a fun fact, in 2023, Topps released a real Expos Brady autograph card numbered to 50. On card number 12, Brady even wrote, "If this baseball thing doesn't work out, there's always football." That one's just a tad more expensive though. The current bounty is sitting at around $500,000. Up next, any rookie card of Shaquille O'Neal, the big Aristotle himself.
Tonight, the debut of perhaps the most heralded rookie in the NBA in quite some time, number 32, Shaquille O'Neal.
Believe it or not, you can still grab his early 90s rookies for under $10 raw. Crazy, right? We're talking about one of the most dominant players in NBA history. Now, Shaq's rookie year, 1992, landed right in the middle of the infamous junk wax era, a time when cards were massively overprinted. The upside, legendary players like Shaq still have rookies that are super affordable today. Of course, we had to include Michael Jordan, and trust me, this won't be the last time he shows up.
Oh, please, let's see that again. 100 times.
The 1990 SkyBox card is pure 90s nostalgia. Neon, flashy, and impossible to miss. Raw copies are still cheap, and the design pops, especially if you grew up watching the Bulls during Jordan's prime. In a hobby where so many Jordan cards cost thousands, this one stands out as affordable, iconic, and just plain fun to own. Next up, one of the most recognizable misprints of the late 80s, the Dale Murphy reverse negative era reprint. In 1989, Upper Deck accidentally printed this photo backwards, so the right-handed slugger suddenly looked like a lefty. Collectors caught this quick, but plenty had already slipped into packs. Murphy wasn't some random player. He was a 2-time MVP and one of the best hitters of the 80s. Now this card generally sells for around $100 raw, but a large number of reprints exist that you can pick up for less than $10. And who knows, if Murphy makes the Hall of Fame, a lot of collectors think this card could climb in value. Here's a fun twist. Michael Jordan in a Chicago White Sox uniform. Now, unlike Brady's baseball reprints, this is a genuine baseball card from Jordan's time with the White Sox minor league program.
I think what this guy's doing is fulfilling a lifelong dream. This is what he's always wanted to do. He's wanted to play baseball.
His SP1 baseball rookie card is a little known but fascinating part of his career. Raw copies hover around $15 to $20. Still reasonable for a Jordan card. And it's a cool conversation starter because it shows a side of MJ most people forget, at least people who didn't watch Space Jam.
Curveball, don't swing. Don't swing.
All right, sometimes the real fun in collecting is hidden in the details, and that's exactly what makes this Sam Vincent insert so interesting. On the surface, you might think, why Sam Vincent? Let's be honest, collectors aren't really hunting for him. The real draw, the guy wearing the number 12 jersey in the foreground, none other than Michael Jordan. This is the famous game where his jersey was stolen and he had to wear a nameless number 12 jersey.
6'6" for North Carolina, number 12, Michael Jordan.
A great example of how even a seemingly ordinary card can become a collector's gem when it captures a unique moment. Here's a mid-tier pick that proves even the most ordinary cards can go viral for the strangest reasons. At first glance, it's just a standard Mark Jackson card showing the point guard in a classic 90s action mode. But look closely and you'll spot something wild in the background. The Menendez brothers. That's right, the infamous brothers from the 90s who made headlines for all the wrong reasons. This photo was taken after their crimes, but before their arrests. And somehow, it went completely unnoticed for decades. It wasn't until 2018 that Reddit sleuths realized this seemingly normal card featured a chilling cameo in the background. Now, this card isn't celebrated for Jackson. It's remembered for that eerie, unexpected moment lurking courtside. It's a perfect example of how sports cards can become collectible for the strangest reasons, and why paying attention to the details can turn a collection into something truly unique, much like our final card. All right, we're finished strong with a card that proves just how wild collecting can get. On the surface, it's a Ja Morant 2019 Panini Chronicles rookie card, which is cool on its own. But look closer and the background is packed with surprises. Standing up, you've got young Dolph, 2 years before his tragic death, flanked by Key Glock and Crunchy Black, straight out of Memphis hip hop.
Do you have a copy of the Ja Morant rookie card that you and Dolph are in the background of?
Yeah, got a couple of them. A couple fans gave me.
Now seated courtside are Sean and Lee Ann Toohey, known for The Blind Side.
We want to know if you would like to become part of this family.
Kind of thought I already was.
And at the top left, there's Todd Bridges.
What you talking about, Willis?
Yes, Willis from Different Strokes. This card isn't valuable just because it's number or rarity. It's a snapshot of culture, music, and sports all in one image. Raw copies go for around $30 to $40, making it affordable, yet it tells a story far bigger than the hardwood. It's proof that even a modest card can hold history, viral intrigue, and pop culture significance. A true standout for any collection. And that's our list of 10 fun sports cards around $10. Okay, maybe not every single card was under 10. But you don't need to spend a fortune to own something memorable. Which card was your favorite? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more fun stories from the collectibles world. We'll see you next time. What you talking about, Willis? What you talking about, Willis? What you talking about, Willis? This is some good B-roll. All right.